In this video, we are going to talk about seeing strange and familiar. So first, we will start with what is sociology and sociological imaginations.
What is sociology? Sociology is a social science that focuses on society, human behavior, patterns of social relationships, social interaction, and aspects of culture associated with everyday life. Sociological imagination is an ability to see the context which shapes your individual decision making as well as decisions made by others.
So the three topics that we are going to talk about is parent career expectations, sex workers is illegal, and corruption is normalized in Thailand.
I don't know what I want to be in the future. You can be whatever you want. Roger that. I want to be a teacher. You should aim to be a doctor. I already applied for an extra class on the weekend training you to be a doctor. Don't forget about that. Seeing strength in the family, career expectation for our children. In Thailand, many parents set high career expectation for their children. Doctor, engineer, and king servants are remarkable and represent the reputation of the family. This is due to the failure of their own goals and wanting their child to receive it instead. Like father wants to be a doctor, but he failed during his lifetime, so he will aim his child to be a doctor. Another reason is that some careers are able to get priority of welfare like king servants in Thailand that usually get hospital or treatment welfare. As a result, parents tend to force their children without listening to their opinion to choose a career that they want. However, in other countries, even though people didn't pursue a career as a civil servant, everyone gets welfare equally and with great services. In Western countries, parents let teenagers decide their future by themselves without intervention.
Thailand has a good reputation about sex industry since Vietnam War. During a normal situation, many foreigners around the world come to Thailand because of food and amazing culture as well as sex businesses. These businesses are located in every part of the country, especially in very popular towns that we all know. With no doubt, only domestic customer amount can be as big as foreign customer amount, or even larger. However, according to the Supreme Law of Kingdom of Thailand, Prostitution Prevention and Suppression Act 1996 makes all prostitution illegal. This means all sex workers cannot access any facility or justice that government and Ministry of Labor provide to all citizens. Ironically, in 2012, one of the cabinet in Thai Parliament pointed out that 8.4% or 200,000 million baht of country budget are come from prostitution industry across the country. But the law does not support sex workers and seems to be unaltered in any near future, and this is more worse when it comes to COVID-19 pandemic. Nobody took this topic seriously and left all sex workers behind in the shadow of the society. Due to this situation, Thailand need to compare the situation in Europe, such as Germany, France, and Netherlands. These countries also have a reputation in sex industry, but the difference is law ensure their job since hundreds of years ago.
The next topic is corruption is normalized in Thailand. Corruption is prevalent across Thailand. As a result, many do not view it as a major issue, and many individuals gain from it. For example, many parents pay money under the table in order for their child to attend that school. Many rankings stem from corruption, such as knowing someone and inviting them to work without considering their qualifications. Despite the fact that there is a proof that the individual is corrupting, they can still not be arrested if they have money. In Thailand, it appears that the jails only arrest impoverished people. Another reason it still exists, I believe it was extremely easy to corrupt in Thailand, so people were accustomed to it, and because the regulations was not really punitive, people continued to do it again and again. Other countries such as India, on the other hand, bribery is punishable in India by years of imprisonment, a fine, or both. Thailand has a penalty as well, although it is not as serious.
To conclude what all of us had said earlier, first one is about high career expectations for their children. This is strange because as parents, you have the role to give love and support to your child unconditionally, but what most Asian parents do is objectify them as in they make their kids responsible for taking care of their dreams as a child that they cannot fulfill. So that is strange. The second topic is the sex workers' rights in Thailand. One of the things that Thailand is known for is their sex workers. We attract tourists, especially in Pattaya, which is also called the sex city. It is not a secret that sex workers attract tourists and money for Thailand, but when it comes to their rights, they have none. That is strange. Lastly, it is about how corruption is normalized in Thailand. For example, to get in a school, there are tuition fees and also kind of like a fee we need to pay just in order to get in the school. And that fee is not included in the tuition fee. That is basically money just to get in that school. And that's so normalized that it happens in every single kind of business, even in education. So this is all our seeing the strange in the familiar. Thank you.